The historical question of whether Israel or Palestine came first is a complex and contentious issue that is deeply rooted in the region's long and multifaceted history. Both Israel's and Palestine's have historical and cultural ties to the land, and their narratives often diverge, reflecting their different perspectives and experiences. This video is only about the history of these two countries. Tell me who is right. The conclusion is up to you, bro. Welcome back to Miss Your Time. The area has been home to various peoples and civilizations for thousands of years. In ancient times, it was known as Canaan and later became part of the Roman Empire. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the region came under the control of various empires and caliphates, including the Byzantine Empire, the Islamic Caliphate, the Crusader Kingdoms, the Ottoman Empire, and the British Mandates. Both Israel and Palestine claim this land as theirs for religious and historical reasons. In 1897, a group of Jewish people launched a movement called Political Zionism to create their own state in what we know now as Israel. At the time, the area was controlled by the Ottoman Empire. The majority of people who lived there spoke Arabic and were called Palestinians. Most were Muslims. After World War I, the region was controlled by the British Empire, which supported Jewish efforts to settle there, upsetting Palestinians who already lived there. What I realized is that the Palestine people were there, and suddenly the Jewish people remembered to build a country for themselves. But the Israel people were there for centuries ago. Why didn't they think of building a country for themselves earlier? After World War II and the Holocaust, the United Nations created a plan to partition the land into Jewish and Arab states. But the two sides couldn't agree. Palestinians didn't want to give up their territory they lived in. The Jews wanted to stay in their ancestral homeland, where they would be free from persecution. In 1948, Israel declared independence from Britain, sparking several wars, and Israel captured more territory. Some Palestinians fled, and some were forced to leave. Today, many Palestinians live in dozens of refugee camps in neighboring countries, as well as a place called the Gaza Strip. Its borders, seafronts, and airspace are blocked by Israel and Egypt. And in the Israel-occupied territories, West Bank and East Jerusalem. Jerusalem is an important religious city that under the initial United Nations proposal was supported to be shared by both peoples. While people on both sides have fought for peace, others don't want to give anything up. Israel wants to protect its land and people. Palestinians want to have their own state and allowing refugees to move home. Both sides have used violence and protect themselves and fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. The question of which entity came first, Israel or Palestine, cannot be easily answered in a straightforward manner due to the complexity of historical events, competing narratives, and deep emotional attachment to the land by both Israel and Palestine. It's important to recognize that both Israel and Palestine have legitimate claims to the land and that understanding the historical context is essential for engaging with the complexities of the Israel-Palestine conflict. In the next episode of Monsieur Time, we will talk more about the people of Israel and their prophet and the curse that befell them. So please subscribe and stay with us. Until next episode of Monsieur Time, be safe, be kind, and really thanks for watching us.